Hello, this is Henry Fox with the Irish Tech News Podcast. Today we'll be interviewing Professor M.S. Rao, the father of modern soft leadership. Could you introduce yourself and what you do?
Yeah, first of all, thanks for giving me this opportunity. And let me share it with you the fact that I was bedridden due to brain stroke 1 year back during the second wave of coronavirus in the year 2021. So, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. After I started recovering from a brain stroke. So, now I would like to share about me. I was born in a toxic family and grew up into a toxic environment. My life is full of struggles and sufferings. I have challenges, mental challenges, physical challenges, and financial challenges. And I served in the Indian Air Force. When I was 18 years old, I joined the Indian Air Force and I acquired a couple of qualifications in the Indian Air Force, and I was a college dropout. After I acquired a couple of qualifications, including DNE, BSc, MBA, MA, PGDCLL, PGDBM, and my PhD in soft skills near 2011. So I'm basically a self-made man, and I still belong to a lower middle class family with several challenges, including financial challenges. But I am not giving up.
Yeah, so it's really nice to hear how you've gotten to where you are today, and also just all the kind of different, I guess the easiest way to describe it is like different paths that you've kind of gone through in order to get where you are today, like MBAs, your time that served as well. And you were also talking about like your work with like soft leadership as well. So what would you say is the importance of soft leadership?
It's a great question. This soft leadership is a new direction to leadership, and I coined this concept of soft leadership because I earned my PhD in soft skills in the year 2011. So 2007, I joined for PhD, and I did a lot of research, and I acquired my soft skills degree in the year 2011, and afterwards I connected soft skills with the leadership, and I have coined the concept of soft leadership. Soft leadership is all about people orientation, not a task orientation. It has got several C's like commitment, conscience, conviction, communication. Like there are 11 C's that constitute soft leadership, and soft skills and soft leadership is the need of the hour, the present time, and also in the future. Why? Because the millennials are very young and ambitious. They are very smart and brilliant. So they are looking for a new leadership, and they are trying to explore the concept of soft leadership.
Yeah. So you're mentioning you've written like multiple books, like quite a lot of them. Would you be able to tell me about like that and also just your writing process as well?
Yeah, my writing process, I can't clearly tell you about the writing process, but I would like to say that I wake up morning 4 o'clock every day, and night 10 o'clock I sleep. This is my routine, my daily routine. So morning 4 o'clock I get up, night 10 o'clock I sleep. So for the last 12 years, I am writing books, and I have published 50 books, including the award-winning book titled See the Light in You, for which the Nobel laureate, His Holiness Dalai Lama, has written a foreword for this book. And it's an award-winning book. And I am very happy that Dr. I'm very happy that His Holiness Dalai Lama has written a foreword for this book, and I have written around 50 books, and 10 more books are yet to be published because of my health issues. Because I had a brain hemorrhage 1 year back, so I'm gradually recovering. That's the thing. I'll show you a book, one of the books. Okay, this is a book. I'll share it with you. This book is Strategies to Build Women Leaders. Okay, this is the book,
Yes.
and this book I have dedicated to uh, Rosa Parks, Maya Angelou, and Oprah Winfrey. Just look at this, the dedication of this book. Okay, and this is the book titled Strategies to Build Women Leaders Globally. Okay, and for this book, the Vice President of India, M. Venkaiah Naidu, has written a foreword for this book. It's a very credible book because the Vice President of India has written a foreword for this book. This is one thing. Second thing is the book titled "See the Light in You." This is the best book in my life, for which His Holiness Dalai Lama has written a foreword. This is about mindfulness. So likewise, I have so many books, and also one more book I am having. I'll share with you. This is about soft leadership. I have written around 10 books on soft leadership. This is one of the books. So this book titled Soft Leadership, New Direction to Leadership, for which the father of modern marketing, Philip Kotler, has written a foreword. He is a very renowned person. Philip Kotler, the father of modern marketing, has written a foreword for this book. So, despite having financial challenges, I'm trying to recover, and I'm also grateful to you for giving me this opportunity, especially when I was almost nearly dead, and I fought against the death and survived after the brain stroke.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think as well, like mindfulness and things like that are very important. Because obviously burnout, things like that, like everybody wants to be ambitious, but you can't like let that, I guess, overtake every other thing in your life, because otherwise, uh, I think the easiest way to describe it is, if you don't find a way to like put aside time to like rest and think and like work on like your spiritual self, your body and your mind will decide that for you. Um, and it's
Yeah.
better to decide that for yourself. I was also seeing like your work with women in leadership, and I know women just globally overall tend to be very underrepresented in leadership. What kind of drew you to like, I guess, to focusing on that as like something that was very important to you?
I would like to focus on mindfulness. Just now you have asked the
Yes.
question about mindfulness. Mindfulness is very much important in the present world because there is a burnout. Okay, so there is a need for work-life balance, and so the philosophy in my life is health first, education second, and wealth third. So since I'm expert in writing books, and since I'm passionate about writing books, so this book on mindfulness, titled "See the Light in You," this is need of the hour in the current context and also in the future. Why? Because there are divorces globally, there are health issues, and raising suicides. And there are so many challenges. And above all, what I would like to say is that learn to live in the present. Don't think about the past, which can't get back to the past, and don't think about the future, which we can't predict. So learn to live in the present. This is the need of the hour. Research shows that people waste 30% of their time by thinking about the unpleasant past that can't be taken back. So be mindful and enjoy every moment of your life, and be passionate, and live your life fully and make a difference in the lives of others.
Yeah, I think that's very important because obviously you only really have one chance to do all this,
Yeah.
and you can't just go back when you're on death's door and be like, oh, well, I should have been more mindful, you know. Uh, but yeah, thank you so much. What's it called? Just a sec. Um, Oh gosh, there's been a heat wave here, and the heat. I come from Ireland, so I do not deal with the heat very well at all, and it fries my brain completely. But yeah, what advice would you give to young people who are just starting out, like in life and their careers and things like that?
uh, See, I'm passionate about students also. So what I would like to advise everyone is that there are a couple of advices I would like to give. So one of the advices is advocate gender equality globally. That means a bird cannot fly with one wing. A bird needs two wings to fly. So both women and men have to collaborate and work together to build a better world. Okay, so let us unlock the woman, let unlock the woman potential, and will emphasize woman empowerment. That's one. Second thing, love your mother, but don't hate another person's mother. That means you can love your country, you can love your religion, you can love your caste, religion, community, but don't hate another person's mother, another person's religion, another person's country. Okay, so what I would like to say is that emphasize humanity, which is the need of the hour. Finally, I would like to share one more message is that uh, achieve success with integrity. Don't be over ambitious. Be ambitious, but don't be over ambitious. And achieve success with integrity, which is the need of the hour.
Yeah, I think that's really, really important, just especially like in the modern world and stuff like that. And like, how does your, I guess, teaching process work? Like, I know you advise a lot of different like types of people. So how do you kind of adapt that to such like, I guess, a diverse group of different people, like in terms of like teaching them about leadership and things like that?
Mhm. I coined a new concept because I'm passionate about teaching. I'm passionate about grooming students as global citizens. And my vision is to build 1 million students as global leaders by 2030. Uh, so it's very obvious that I'm passionate about students. So what I would like to say is that we should encourage young people, especially students, to grow as global citizens. That's one. Now, when I talk about this teaching method, I coined a new concept that's known as MECAS method. It's a new teaching method I coined, and several research papers were also published in the international journals like Emerald, likewise. So it's this MECAS method is a new concept. It's a democratic method, collaborative method of teaching where we teach, we interact with the students, and we engage them, we inspire them, you question them, we grill them, and we take views from various students and build consensus, and we will be able to ensure teaching takeaways for students. This concept is known as MACA's method of teaching. It also includes training. So, to put it in a nutshell, MACA's method is a democratic method, a collaborative method, and a very creative method of teaching.
Thank you so much. And I was also wondering, is there any way for like our listeners to learn anything more about you? Um, and what like resources of those would you recommend? Because obviously you've written 50 books. So what would you recommend the most to learn about you?
Thank you,
Yes,
thank you.
just buy an entire library to learn about you.
So thank you for the compliment and also for your sense of humor. See, usually writing one book is a very big challenge for the people. But with the span of 12 years, I have published 12 books, and one of the books is about His Holiness Dalai Lama's book, that is See the Light in You. Okay, so my books are available on Amazon and various other social media platforms. I can be reached uh, on social media, and I have 4 blogs. One of the blog title is Vision 2030 1 million global leaders. That's one blog. Then I am very strong on social media platforms, especially on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is a professional network and a credible one. So I go by one with that. And I have 2 YouTube channels. One is a general one, and another is for students. So I have 2 YouTube channels. So I can be reached across the world, like Amazon. You can purchase books on Amazon, YouTube channels, and LinkedIn. The only thing you must know is Professor M. S. Rao. When you Google my name as Professor M. S. Rao, so you can get everything.
Thank you. Do you have any closing thoughts for our listeners?
As I had told you about my personal life, I encountered several challenges, and I'm 58 years old. So many challenges I've undergone, and I still belong to a lower middle class family. People think that I'm very rich and affluent, but it's not in that way. And I took voluntary retirement from Indian Air Force, so I don't get any pension, I don't get any income. So many challenges, and I was betrayed by some relatives. So I came from a toxic family. So these are all the challenges I've encountered. Despite all these challenges, I am not giving up, because God has given us life. So uh, we should uh, we should live and add value to others. So forgive and forget the people, and have the attitude of gratitude, which is very much required the present world, and also be tolerant with all communities, castes, and people of various countries. This is the message I would like to share with everyone.
Thank you so much.